first time we brought you at Expo, the 169 was about property. And then we went on to Aviation Expo. Today we're bringing yet another exciting expo on the 169. Now this area comes to life about this period in April, in Chisamba, when the community gathers around from across the globe to come and witness the Agri-Tech Expo, the largest and leading outdoor expo, agriculture expo in and around SADC. Welcome to 169, and of course today we are in the central part of Zambia, in Chisamba. My show, your 169. So there's nothing more really kind of limited to anything. Excitement also comes in the package. Even if it's an expo for agri-tech and everything like that, the fun lies here. We're at the corner where the 4x4 ride or test ride is actually taking place. I'm about to ride in any of these either Toyota Hilux, Ford Luxury at the corner. This is my gentleman here. Welcome to 169.
Oh, welcome.
Yeah, his name is Nalaba.
Elas Chitawala.
Elas Chitawala. All right, so this corner is all about what now?
This corner is more about testing the 4x4 trucks.
The latest vehicles on the block.
Yes, for,
right?
for 2018.
Okay.
Yes.
Okay, so people are trooping around here just to kind of have
they
fun.
they can just come and see. It's more like marketing.
Yes.
Then people, they can have a light over it and feel it.
Just in case you've been dreaming about this car in your life that you haven't ridden in.
Yes, automatically, yes.
Okay.
Yeah.
So this is the Agri-Tech Expo for the year 2018 in Chisamba. But I'm about to go on a ride just to get the feel and the taste of what's latest on the market. I love good things. Okay.
On the rev counter, nice and speedy pace. The vehicle does most of the work.
Yeah.
Important part, keep the wheel straight.
Alright.
So it gives you a little bit more traction.
Nice. So that's my driver on the taste track for 4x4. What's your name, boss?
Desmond.
Desmond.
Surname is Robeck.
Robeck. Alright. Yeah, pretty comfortable here, I should say there. Comfortable.
It is a very comfortable drive.
Comfortable
yes.
vehicle, yeah. So the exhibition here is actually to tell you whether this ride can go in such a terrain without no difficulties.
It is showing basically the capabilities of the vehicle yes, in driving on rough terrain,
Yeah.
uphills, downhills, through muddy terrain.
Wow. So
showing off the basics of the vehicle.
that's a little gear over there.
It's a little bit of a lift on it, but nothing serious. Like you see, it's steady pace, goes
Yeah.
over quite easily.
Yeah.
Even on the downhill, just showing you
You can go as slope as that.
the decline going down.
Yeah.
But you've got your approach angles and your wave angles of what heights the vehicle can go through.
Yeah.
On this side on the track, it's basically just to show you the roll that you have on the chassis of the vehicle,
Yeah.
that it can do the twisting part of it without actually snapping it.
Oh, nice. Goodie. I've been a rider for this for long.
I've had my license now for 25 years.
Okay.
Yes, but on the 4x4 vehicle itself, I'm assisting today as a driver.
Okay.
My guys aren't feeling very well. He's actually the main instructor
Nice.
and qualified for training for other individuals as well.
Good. How's the expo going for you?
Expo has been quite busy today. Quite nice outcome. I'm sure everybody's quite happy. It sounds that way.
Yeah.
There's no complaints here.
Yeah. Those are quite breathtaking surrounds, huh?
That is quite nice.
The terrain itself is, you know.
You'll actually see when we're up there now.
Yeah.
But it's quite a nice view. So going up here, basically we're going to lose a bit of view of the track. You're only going to see the sky.
Yeah.
Nothing to worry
Okay.
about.
You can't flip all the backwards. Now that's a ride.
So that is what it's
Now
all about.
that's a ride. Yeah. Awesome. Wow. Wow. There you go. We've got the overview of the expo itself.
There you go.
There's
Yes.
the terrain outside. Beautiful.
Beautiful, yeah.
Yeah.
Alright, so I've just engaged hill descent now, assisting us going down the slope. You'll actually see that I will take my foot off the brake,
Yeah.
and the vehicle will do the braking while we go down.
So you won't like shake out backwards? To simply
Nothing
go
will
on its
happen.
own.
It's basically just to assist that the vehicle doesn't start
Oh,
sliding.
aye. That's nice.
Okay,
Beautiful.
I'm leaving it, and you will see it will start braking it itself.
On its own. Oh, okay. So specially made up for this type of
That's the
terrain.
technology, yeah, for this kind of driving and
Yeah.
helping the driver itself. Yes.
So no difficulties at all engaging one and twos. Beautiful. Oh,
If you can look over that side, the back wheel is actually up in the air.
yeah.
It happened the same when we went over there. You could feel
The
us
wheels.
flying good ones,
Oh,
yeah.
yeah. So it pushes itself afterwards.
The drive is in the other three wheels now. So you see if he
So-
drives, the other wheel is still
So it will survive in such an environment.
yes,
without
it's going to
difficulty,
drive
yeah.
through it. Yeah, definitely. Just keeping it steady, trying to keep the wheels as straight as possible at all times.
Oh, yeah?
And a steady pace.
Okay. So no need to panic when you come across such a.
Normally, if you drive out and it's not waters that you know, so you don't know what the depth is,
Yes.
it's advisable that you first actually go and walk through it. Check the route you're going to go through, that you don't have either too deep water or some rocks underneath or holes that you're not aware of. After you've checked that, then
So
straight line.
approximately what could be the depth for this one that we're riding on?
A lot of water has now been wasted, but I think we're running at about 40 centimeters,
40
about 45 to 50, yes.
Oh,
Yeah.
very much so. So it's a 2017 model?
This is a 2017, yeah, it's got 3,300
3,000 kilometers only. Okay.
Yeah, so it's still fairly new.
Yeah. So as per conversation with Jesmond, this is a 2017 model of a Ford. I'll tell you that every terrain that you may experience wherever you go, this is about the nicest ride to ever get. The best driver ever. Thank you so much for the ride. I appreciate it, and you take the rest of them and take it easy. That's your 169. Just feels quite good to be at the expo and of course meet some of the players that are supplementing the farmers' efforts, and of course those involved directly in the agricultural business and other agriculture and whatnot, but of course Agri-Expo at the extent. Now this explains everything about this expo, because this is I think the most trending machinery, if you talked about what's latest in other developments and whatnot. So the players like Mike Willis, welcome to 169.
Thank you very much.
All right, that's about it.
Sure.
So how are you faring in your industry with such heavy machinery?
So basically Agri-Con Equipment Zambia Limited, we are supplying agricultural equipment for small scalers as well as commercial farmers.
Right.
We start right as far down as 55 horsepower two-wheel drives, right up to 600 horsepower tractor.
Okay.
And we provide the machinery for that, where we will obviously be soil preparation, seeding to actually harvesting. So we basically provide the machinery to support mechanization in agriculture.
Right, so it's a whole lot of variety that you have, from planters and whatnot.
Correct.
All right, and is this made in Africa? Made in where? And
So
like Case
Case IH is an old brand. It's 175 years old.
Yeah.
They've got different production plants around the world. So they've got a production plant with the small scale tractors that's behind us here, which obviously comes out of India. You've got a couple of production plants in Turkey, UK, the US, Brazil. So all these machines that you see around here today are coming from all over the world.
Right.
We've got our Kun planters and all of our implements. They're coming predominantly from France. So we've got an array of machines from all over the world.
Yeah, so your target is actually the commercial farmer who's certainly kind of made it already in the agriculture industry, or
I wouldn't say particularly only commercial farmers. We also target the small scale farmers.
Yeah.
I mean, as I said, we go down to 55 horsepower,
yeah.
75 horsepower.
Okay.
With obviously the implements and the sprayers and everything to go with that. And then on the commercial side, we do have a large role to play there as well.
Okay.
In terms of harvesting equipment.
I'm seeing that a heavy, I don't know if we could call it a tractor, it's in the same category obviously. That should be the one that the president rode in at the time that he was welcomed
Correct.
to the fields of the expo here. Such is operating in what particular field exactly?
So you'll see Magnum 340s operating on big row cropping fields where they're doing lots of maize, wheat, soybeans. Generally that's where you'll see a tractor of that size. Even sugarcane fields, you'll see a 340
Certainly,
being worked, yeah.
Okay, all right. So I think it's about the whole big package that you have around here. So the tractors are propelled using any locals that would feel to purchase one of yours is not really exorbitant, is it?
Yeah, no. So yeah, I mean our whole strategy, obviously we want to be as affordable as possible for the customers.
Okay.
And one thing that we do to try and help that is we run service packages.
Yeah.
So included in the price of the tractors, we actually give 500 hours services for free on certain tractors where we literally your labor, your parts, your mileage, everything's covered for the price of the tractor.
Nice.
So our whole aim behind that is to try and make sure that the tractors are looked after and maintained to the right standard.
Yeah.
And make it affordable.
Certainly. I know this is an expo that you've come to kind of exhibit your or showcase what you have exactly in your wholesale side. Are you where? In Saka? Are you in the Copper Belt? Are you where?
So we currently have 3 branches. We've opened a branch just recently in Lusaka, but we've also got 2 branches, one in Makushi and one in Kitwe. So right now at the moment we've got, obviously like I said, Kitwe, Makushi and Lusaka with a sub-dealer in Mazabuka as well. So we've got quite a bit of coverage to try and be closer to the customers so that it makes it a bit more affordable.
Right. Okay, so how's the response like?
Yeah, we've had a good day today. We've had a lot of inquiries, very strong inquiries. I think with the good rains this year and last year, guys have had some good crops, which is allowing them to be able to purchase and have some money available to purchase machines. So yeah, we've had a good 2 days so far.
And so far, the expo itself, as in translating with the theme itself, and then how best, we would love to kind of add your efforts to supplementing the efforts that the government is making, the National Farmers Union, plus any other player who's actually involved with yourselves.
Yeah, we are, like I say, what we are looking at doing is implementing some finance schemes together with our dealer principals to try and make finance a lot more affordable on the smaller horsepower tractors. And that's sort of our initiative and our aim in the next 6 months to try and really push that so that we're able to...
So you're within the frame itself, 2018.
Yeah,
all right.
Within 2018.
Right. So Mark, thank you so much for making an appearance on the 169. I would love to have a feel in that very big tractor that our president rode in. That's your 169. So we're actually right inside the Magnum 340, one of the biggest tractors around, being showcased by Kers. And like Michael saying downstairs, downstairs, this is upstairs. This is high technology, happening in here. You take this to the field?
Correct.
Really?
Yeah.
Okay, so all these apparatus that I'm seeing here, operations and what is this, not more of an ordinary?
So yeah, I mean this tractor, just to explain a little bit about it. Obviously it's a high-tech tractor. You've got a GPS receiver on the top that sends a signal to the satellite and back again, which we call auto guidance. And then from there you're actually the tractor's able to drive itself in a very straight line. So it sends a signal up and down very quickly, and automatically it actually steers itself, so that you can have now time to focus on the important part, which is behind you, and what the implement is doing behind you. So you can make sure that the plant is planting, and that if you're disking, you're disking and there's no issues.
So you don't have to enter anything on the key. I'm seeing like there's a screen over here. You do have to enter anything that have to keep it on remote or auto?
Yeah, there's a button that you'll press on that screen, that will basically start your auto guidance.
Okay.
And then from there it'll start driving by itself.
Okay.
As it's getting to the end of the field, it'll warn you that you're coming to the end of the field, and it'll tell you to take over manually. You'll take over manually,
Yeah,
and you'll turn
spin
the
it
tractor,
back, yeah.
put it back into the field, and hit auto guidance again, and you'll carry on in a straight line.
Well, I must mention this is amazing and pretty high tech, like we're saying here. And the expo itself, I think, it just kind of takes up for the witness. Really, this is where the president rode in.
Correct.
Yeah.
Very one sitting exactly in the seat right here.
Were you the one driving?
I don't know. It was actually my colleague Joshua Young.
Oh, Joshua Yang. Okay, nice, man. Nice, pretty. All right. So, thank you so much again for making an appearance to 169. We hope to get more of this as farmers out there get the admiration. Come and get this over here.
Thank you
Yeah, feels like upstairs. All right. So your 169. That's about the exploration today in Chisamba. So there you have it, just an expo to explore a lot of things right here, and of course discoveries plus latest technologies and some of the stuff that you'll be getting shocked with, surprised with, but of course it's about the trends that really has to kind of propel farming in around the agribusiness circle. We are at Good Hands Fertilizer. Amazing stuff that we have found here, and this is the gentleman who's actually part of the team. His name is Daniel Mono. Welcome to 169.
Thank you so much, sir.
There you have it. How's the expo going?
The expo is going on very well with us.
All right.
We've got a lot of clients that are coming through.
So
and,
you say so far so good.
So far so good. I think we are taking up the day.
All right.
Yeah.
Well, I believe if at all a farmer thinks of sowing a seed, they'll love to see it grow, but of course grow very healthy.
Yeah, definitely. Yeah, definitely.
Yeah. So what is it that you are doing definitely to sort of propel this sort of business that is going on in the agri sector?
Yeah, as Good Hands Fertilizer, we are specialized in bioorganic fertilizers, which also helps a farmer to work both on his land and on his healthy and also on the production of the crops itself.
So how do these fundamentals interact on his land to
himself?
Okay.
Yeah.
And then on the health side?
To the health side. Okay. I say this because our fertilizer is purely bioorganic. There are no chemicals that are included in it.
Okay.
And when we say it's purely bioorganic, we mean that everything that has to do with our fertilizer, it's natural. All the nutrients that are there, they are natural nutrients. Then when a person is eating a crop that has been applied with a bioorganic fertilizer, which means they're eating a natural product, and if you eat a natural product, even your immune system is gonna be okay. It's gonna be good.
So I'm saying something like hand fertilizer. I don't know what you mean by this.
Good hands.
Good hands fertilizer.
Good hands fertilizer.
Yeah.
When you look at when you say good hands fertilizer, we're just showing that as a farmer, what do you use to plant?
Yeah.
You use hands. Even if you are operating a machine, it's hands. But we are just giving in, every plant has to have something that is attractive. And we talk about good hands. Even there is somehow traditional wise also that both good hands, both hard hands, bad hands. They say that you come and plant for me because your hands are good.
Like for me, my mother used to tell me when I was growing up that if I planted, I think of all our family members, if I planted pumpkin leaves like chihuahua, it will really kind of spread. But on this one, it means that everybody, you've got good hands. As long as you buy this fertilizer, you apply it on your soil. There's nothing like you are born in this family, you are white, you are black, you are white. Everyone is going to work for you because it's a good hands fertilizer. It's going to work in the soil. And the good part is, our fertilizer, as you have said, there are three fundamentals. It works in the soil. It's a live fertilizer. When you apply it to the soil, it will push the soil pH to 7.2. And when you push the soil pH to 7.2, you know that that's the best soil. And when it's the best soil, a plant will be able to access those nutrients straight from the soil, and they are natural. And when they are natural, even when I talk about bioorganic fertilizer, it has got all the elements. There's calcium. There are times when you plant, vegetables, maybe like tomato, the fruits start dropping. But our fertilizer has got calcium. It prevents that from happening, and it helps the fruit itself to have a long
shelf lifespan, and the plant itself, it stays longer in the ground because it's naturally accessing the nutrients from there.
Okay, since you're saying this is not organic and then you're using these nutrients, what's the composition of your fertilizer? What are you using to make
this fertilizer purely is organic. We are using layers manure,
okay,
which is before we use it, we have to go and check where we're getting it, and we have got specific farmers where we get this layers manure. And also then for lime granules, for lime, because we are, I think as I've said, we also do have granulated lime.
Right.
Yeah, for lime we do buy lime, then we granulate it. We add a bio substance to it that helps it to react fast when you apply it to your field. So nice. For our lime granule, you can apply it during planting, before planting, even after planting, even after the crop has done what? Has germinated. So it reacts faster.
Oh,
yes,
nice. Okay.
At any stage.
All right, so it's not dangerous. Is it applicable to any part of land?
Yeah, as you know, the land of Zambia is so much acidic, it has been destroyed, and most of the parts that are still good, they are being destroyed again. All right. Yeah. So then our bio-organic fertilizer, it's for all the crops and for all the soils. As you know, it's original. It's organic itself. It's for all the crops, and we advise in terms of application. Application, farmers. They ask, how much do I put, how much do I do this? So we advise that, because we don't know how much your land has been damaged. I've never been there at your farm. Yeah, and I don't know where you stay. Probably, yes.
So that is apart from
and I've never taken any soil samples to go and test it there.
Okay.
So we advise farmers that because of that, you put bio-organic fertilizer 5 grams to 10 grams. And that has got no effect on your plant because it will not burn the plant. This is purely natural. In fact, if you add more, the plant will be more happier.
Really?
Yes.
Okay. There's nothing.
And no, this fertilizer we are even advising probably. This is you are planting trees. You are planting palm trees, pine trees. You can use this fertilizer. Your trees, they'll come up with power and they'll grow faster.
Oh, nice.
Yes.
Right. Looks more of a like black soil, but of course I know the mechanics have actually told us.
Yeah.
It's what really applicable in there.
Yeah,
so it's like basal dressing.
Yeah, it's a basal dressing. Because you can use it in maize. There's got components of a basal dressing fertilizer, but it has got more components in it. Where there's even calcium, there's magnesium, there's nitrogen. In this fertilizer there's 4% nitrogen. Okay. Yeah. So what I'm saying is, if there's nitrogen, this nitrogen which is here is a natural one. When you put it in the soil, it remains in the soil. Okay. It keeps on working in the soil. Okay. So the more you apply, the more nitrogen the fertilizer has.
Yes. So this Lime G also is just another product that you have?
This is the lime granules I was talking about.
Oh, so Lime G for granules.
And especially to those people with the guest houses, lodges, you've got the green grass, you want the green grass, you want the grass to be good. This is the best thing to go about it. Even at your offices, you can try it. Okay. This is the best because when you apply it, you can do broadcasting, spread it, then you water it. But it will start working in no time. You will see the effect of it.
There's no need for you to start tracking for black soil anywhere.
No, you don't have to start. Getting tippers. It's expensive to hire a tipper. I'm not marketing someone's business, but it's really necessary. And this one you can also apply just 5 grams. But for broadcasting, you're going to assume that, I'm able to.
Well, the emphasis right now is that people should do away from all those tedious means of agriculture and whatnot. Just today, the president was actually saying if there could be any technology that has to come in, to do away with a back-breaking hole for you to go and tilt the land. It's just simplicity coming out. I'm sure this is part of simplicity that is applied to everywhere.
This is part of simplicity. Because like for bio-organic, the bio-organic one, in the beginning when you apply, because your land is too destroyed, it's like a patient who is sick, then you are putting them on a course. Do you expect when they drink the first course, are they going to be healed?
No, not then.
Yeah, it's just the same with the land. So for bio-organic, it's a live one. When you start applying bit by bit, your soil will start changing. All right. Then at the end of the day, you find that your soil is good and the production is going to increase. Because these days, you see, everybody is trying to come up with a very powerful fertilizer chemically. And we are forgetting about the soil itself.
So
and this is why the soil is getting, depreciated each and every season.
It's like you're suffocating it to some
you're suffocating it. You can't get a lot of drugs, keep getting drugs. At the end of the day, you definitely die.
Thank you so much for making an appearance, Mr. Daniel Mono, the 169. go ahead and appreciate a lot of good hands and your good hands at fertilizer.
Thank you so much. We are looking forward to have you also to come and buy one bag. I know you've got a garden and you've got
this one for starters.
Yeah. Okay, I think you can have that one.
I appreciate
it. You can have that one. Just go and try it on a small piece of land, even on a small little glass. You can I mean, check it out there. Yeah, then people can also find us we are in Makeni.
Oh, by the way, So this is just the expo.
I was even just I mean getting surprised. How are people going to find here at this ground?
I'm so drunk in the fertilizer, maybe. All right. Yeah. So exactly where can we find you if I really want to get?
Where you can find us? You can find us in Makeni. You know, there's the Buffalo Staff College. Yeah, just the same street, the first hump. You on your left. If you're coming from Buffalo Staff College, you find us there. It's very visible.
So it's a
and it's in the road. I mean, I think Maken Main Road.
Yeah.
Just the same road. The second hump, you turn to your left.
Oh, nice.
You find us there.
We're definitely gonna pay a visit on the 169.
Yeah, and also you know we are also working with the agro dealers. So there are different agro dealers that have it in stock.
Okay.
We have it in Katete, we have it in Choma, and we have it in Desteji and Monze. And also in Lusaka, there's Agrovet and the Farmers Band.
So why don't you countrywide?
You know, we started last year in September, so we are still trying to catch up. But we have tried our best. Because so far we are in Southern, we are in Eastern. Now we are going to Copper Belt very soon. I think by next week we'll be in Copper again.
That's a good initiative.
Yes.
Thank you so much for coming through.
Thank you so much.
Really appreciate you for hosting us also.
Thank you.
That's your 169.
And I believe you're enjoying the show.
Definitely.
Thank you.
Just like I mentioned earlier on that this Agri-Expo actually gathers people from in around the globe, right? Or across the globe, if you like. And these ladies here coming all the way from Luanshya, and they're vibrant farmers in this country. Her name is Dines Chose, and there's Elizabeth Mubanga, big time farmers. And of course, I've come to the expo to learn one or two things, if not also contribute what should be contributed to, you know, the agriculture sector in Zambia. Mushan Kwai. So my son. Alright. So Matasha Shungati, also a farm. Okay, so Mafmatuisa
Kapo Broko, Kupsenge.
Senge Pulancha. Okay. So Mulimench?
Never dead farm, small scale. If we bomba fini ngombe sham kaka. Ro ile tusibomba ni ngombe sham kaka na mateba tulalima. Ayo haya tuafulisha kwa ngombe. Ewe ngombe shesifwe nyoki tutwala pa senge dairy. Senge dairy center yeso dwa kwani. Iyo tutwala kubonse ama fama jaba mwasha. Ko pama la tesa mkusenge. So nokwenda kwesuko yebachi twisange kino kusamba. Twatsa turunde kwa masambiriro. Bantu amasambiro tayapwa. Situle ya tulisambira pako bachimishwe ngombe sheso kutwala chini ngombe sheso kushala mukula kunyuka bacholo twishire kuno kusamba twasanga ko fintu vya kwebati chatukula na kayi mukure vya kwebati katwabwerera mukumweso tukambo kubombera kantu ino tufikirepo ero tupanga amasayireji ya ngombe ino season ino month turapanga amasayireji ya ngombe kutunga kwefya vya ngombe pia nefya nefo tupanga kwefya kwebachi twasunge chakula vya ngombe na tusanga mataba turasanga kwetanga ya papa hapo tiame tumatoto kwa meshi turakwempa twakwempa nefyani twakwempa na kwati nefya pala inyangfija twasankanya elo twashika tulembe chilindi twaimbe chilindi elo tefensenga twakwenda kwa gaisha kuli chafu gatwa ero twafika twakimbira kuno after 40 days ero tuketamba okufuna kulabira ng'ombe
Awo.
awe tasobola
Tamwingira omwera. Tulashinda ila sana. Tulabika po plastic. Era twabika po eloba. Nga twabika po eloba twanyanja po twachinda ila sana. Pakutumwera taulepita pali ponse. Echinga lengo okubola kana ngana kwata mu pile pemina. Muleingira meshi. So ipona tusanga mu busuma mwanjini mu bulimi bwa ng'ombe. So bana mayo abekere fe tulebo nkuya no bulanda. Ipo bana mayo ipo tulifweka pa bulanda ba mpama yanda but tulekwanisha okusambilisha abana muri fine fitekwa. Okulishe kusunga file fyonse file kwa panganda. Tuleta manage. Pantu twali sambirira.
Cyashupa sana kuingira mu bulimi abengi baranda bebere aho jimbi fyari dula kusunga ng'ombe.
Kishupa ngata unyantile mota usambirire. Kintu nga bakusambilisha te tuture na tena. Mwe bana yimo bawushimo balifwa. So ine shilefo elo mwarishuka tamukwete pa step father wenu hawe muri fefle mwa fye paka fye mwakola mwana mwasanga fati mami twali kwata step father ndebele bali kuisa asa sonte ng'ombe twali kwata sungane na sana chawo ni through you.
So hii expo mwanisa kwa leo air first time olo
number 2 ipo ni number 2
samba kwini. Okay, so upsa no shima mwana popo maybe last time mwali kwa kunaona kwa mwanisa nife munga sambili kwa mwa sambili last time mwali afichita
ine kuri ineneka abanangi wabubiri ine yabe mu 5 times takono ndesa every year elo efyo nsambirira ya firundwa firesera apa nomba twasambira kunefya kwa chifira twalesa ni ng'ombe kulatambe ng'ombe nkumba ino yeta kuti mulandi wako bati amalwele naye sai so tatrefaya tikula sangwa nefte kwa mpepi kuleba abantu abengi bantu fite kwa filambula amalwele kubantu chawa mefine twaisa sambira ko kunonoko twaya lefte kwa fetu kala fichingirira ku bantu lebo twebati lesi batanda lefte kwa baye chibaya bala mona bantu lashana kona ma problem bilimbi after 2 days ranga baya bali abantu fite kwa fya kwa tobwa nomba apa twaisa kuno twasambirira so chava kwa chichatikula na kai
ina barenda kwa Agri-Tech na technology nene
ile so icho tuletotera kuno kusamba kuno soko tuishire twakalekyo kuisa tukalaisa no kulunda kufya masambiriro kaidi amasambiriro aya small scale farmers ya mwamona yakankala abo abantu abekere fe na benu bantu ama small scale farmers na yemyako Zambia Zambia ile abanta nshita tureba abatuluka bakutashani ko mwezi mu Zambia nachoka china chichepana
awe ba mubanga twatotera mkwae
baticha kulekelesha ko fene parwandi fetefyo nchiri ndepela amatotero kuli bahefa nga pali bo muntu ushamona lesa bahefa bali mumona kale hali munekera kuli bena pantu bali tuwa bucho mwingi tulela ndafino ni bahefa Fyonse twale fimwe na patalifya kosa kandi chifyali yanguka. Elo ifitwa isa kunonga nine wecha lenga no kwati mbwele na kaingi akuvipa ngashishire. Nomba nicho nalimona ko ifisuma icha lenga kwati mbwele na kaili. Mkwai.
Wende sapale abikepona maka.
Mkwai. Twatotera mkwai. Every year makula tumona.
Kaya baposha sana balwanshi.
Mkwai. Balwanshi ande amba poshe nabo tulina butwala beba. Katutangale ko one day mkese muna toba mtu ashuka women group.
Okay.
Yabana mae but yalikaba.
Bana mawe kana bashitatu.
Aini.
Aini.
Twali batri muri umo
activities at the Expo 2018 in Chisamba 169. People from across the globe gathered here in the Chisamba Gardens, of course, to come and experience the Expo for the year 2018. It's been an amazing experience for the 169 crew to be amidst the biggest, obviously, players in agriculture and those vying to be in agriculture, plus the SMEs as well. It's been an experience to learn new methodologies about the experiences of agriculture and the new trends and everything like that you'll be finding right here. Okay, from the high tech to the low tech, but of course the high tech keeps on going and accelerating each and every time. Until next time around, when we take you in the hashtag, we will take you there. This has been the experience on the 169 today, right in Chisamba, Central Province, at the Agri-Tech Expo. Bye-bye.